Alright, we won the die roll. We're going to play first. That is a keep. Pretty nice looking hand. Not as quick as I'd like, but certainly fine. Unraveling Mummy does some work as well. Excellent draw. Wandering Death, so we can play the Mummy here. I mean, we could, if we rip a land, we can do Tactics Value, which is kind of sweet. It is actually kind of cool. If we draw a land, but I think we'll just play the Mummy, get him for 3. Tactics is a nice, like, unexpected card to play anyway, and I can still play it next turn if I have to in a pinch. And you can actually, I guess, technically play Tactics to kill Labyrinth Guardian. Don't know why I would do that, but it is an option on the table here. Actually, it's not that bad. Get something off his table. I can still bring it back later. It's not bad. So start to finish now. If I attack with the Mummy, they can just block with Devotee. I can Tactics now and get him for 5. Huh. What do I like the most here? Tacticsing now would require me to draw one of my 2-drop. I only have 2 more actual zombie 2-drops, so Tactics isn't going to be amazing. Can't play Screecher. I don't really want to trade Paramount. I don't really want to trade either of my things. I think we're just hanging out and doing start to finish, which is not terribly exciting, but it's actually fine. I don't have an issue with it. Gets us some more bodies. We have a great tiebreaker deck with double in Catcher's Name. That means we build enough board. It just gets to a point where it's like, oh, okay. We have our own built-in Trial of Solidarity. Fantastic. Dagger of the Worthy. Well, talk about something I'm not intimidated by. Nice. And they missed their land drop. All right, we're looking pretty sexy now. So let's go start to finish. Got the land, so we can Screecher now and attack with Paramount, which I think is good. Because I would certainly trade a Paramount for a Devotee. Yep, certainly a fine trade with me. Okay. Tapped out, which is good news. So if we draw a land, we're going tactics, because then we can follow up with the Screecher next turn. Alright, that's good. So we go tactics on the mummy. We smash flying above here. And we give ourselves some lifelink as well. So we get him for 8. It's not quite 50% of their life, sadly, but that's okay. So we'll get ourselves some lifelink here. Gain 5, get in. Next turn, play the Screecher, bring back the tactics, and be in pretty phenomenal shape. Have the ace in the hole start to finish if we need it. Have Wander in Death in case all of our creatures die for some reason. I think Wander in Death probably significantly worse against blue-green just because of the deck. That archetype doesn't really have spot removal other than like Cartouche of Strength and Ambuscade, so they certainly, it's not that they don't have it, it's there, but blue really doesn't have a lot of spot removal at all. They have like illusory wrappings, which doesn't really work that well against, or Wander in Death doesn't really combat that effect particularly well. It also has Unquenchable Thirst, same argument. So Wander in Death might get the cut here against this archetype in particular, but against like the red or the black or the white even, I think Wander in Death gets a lot better. I suppose we can bring back those who serve for the Wander in Death, perhaps. I mean, you're still going to end up making trades, which makes Wander in Death fine, and it cycles, so it might be just Wander in Death. Just the utility of it alone might still be worth it to play it in this match. Maybe I'm undecided now on that. Equipping. No attacks. Alright. So we got the 6th land, which is even better. So let's go, let's just attack with our Screecher. Sure. So these get tapped, they don't untap, that's fine. No attacks. Play the Screecher, return the tactics, and pass. Taking 4. Alright, sharpshooters, so we have the answer to that, no big deal. Because start to finish is really good, and we have another one. Alright, let's kill you. And then we're going to tactics our warrior and get in for 7. Flying. Bouncing your guy, which doesn't really matter. So we lose a Bone Slasher. Well, actually, Wander in Death is good against Winds of Rebukes. That's something to consider, actually. Not the worst. Alright, so let's get in for 7. And pass. They have Giant Spider main deck. So they actually have pretty good outs to our Screecher. That's going to require some work on our end to keep up with that, but that's not a huge deal either. So let's They just concede. Okay, I was thinking about, did I want to show them another start to finish to deal with this? Or we have lethal and we can use this, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so they have Giant Spider and Bitterbow Sharpshooters. Like I said, it's really good against our Screecher. We have removal, so we can deal with it. But that is good main deck answers to our things. Still on the fence about the Wandering Death, but only if I have something much better would I consider cutting it. I really don't. I mean, we have the Those Who Serve, which was my last cut. Gideon's Defeat is a sideboard card when we go up against the white deck. This is good if we go up against aggro or tempo. It's nice to have a 1-drop that we can just gain life because, like I said, we have a fantastic, you know, late game plan with double Inno Catcher's Name. We can just break stale board states easily. Disposal Mummy, I guess, if we play against like multiple Embalm internalized decks. We did see an Embalm guy there. It's just not worth bringing this in for that. So I think for now we are going to actually keep the Wandering Death around. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but just the fact that I can cycle it alone makes it seem like it's never really going to be terrible. So let's just run this back. This is a good hand. We'll keep. So I guess we go start to finish into either Screecher or Blighted Bat. It's not bad. Eternal is good as well. Alright, I guess I'd rather than pump than have a 2-drop, so I'll accept that. Time to Reflect is good. Maybe cycle the Wandering Death. I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it around for now. Just in case. If they pump here, we're still fine. No pumps, so they have a play. Ornery Kudu. Okay. So it might be worth our time to just play the Merciless Eternal. Or leave up the Farm to Market. No, I'm going to play the Eternal. So it's got the Afflict, it's got the Inflatable effect. We have time to reflect, potentially get the Farm to Market online if we draw a land so we can deal with multiple threats. We could have done the start to finish, but it's not bad. I just don't know if it's better than this. I guess I don't really want a time to reflect either of these guys, but leaving up the mana to discard is not bad either. Kind of want to draw a land next turn, which may make a case for cycling Wandering Death and leaving up time to reflect. Yeah, we might just do that. Okay, so we'll take 5. No follow-up play, which is nice, so let's draw a land here if possible. It did get the land, so pretty perfect. Now we can do Farm to Market and Time to Reflect, or just leave up Merciless Eternal, pump, but we'll hang out now. So if I was going to discard anything, would it be the start to finish or the Wandering Death? Probably the Wandering Death. Could have also played the Blighted Bat and left up time to reflect, but I don't know. This may give my opponent a little more pause if they don't actually have a trick or removal spell. And regardless if they do or not, we have the time to reflect, so might still be able to get a 2-for-1, although it's not really a 2-for-1 if we discard a card and then play Time to Reflect, but I can also Time to Reflect and Farm to Market, and we still have a removal spell in start to finish, so I don't know, we'll consider it. I think I'm just blocking the, yeah, so we're going to block the Frilled Sandwalla. Yep, and we'll use the Eternal. Discard the Wandering Death. And then even if they bounce our Eternal, we'll Time to Reflect anyway and still be just fine. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's pretty reasonable. And no more play. That's good news for us too, so let's figure this out. Ooh, Dreamstealer. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Alright. Yeah, so we're going to attack with the Merciless Eternal, play the Dreamstealer, and pass. If we draw unconventional tactics, we might even be able to just empty our opponent's hand with this Dreamstealer, which is pretty nuts. Got a couple removal spells to deal with the big fat fatties. Alright, so you get the Sharpshooters, which does not matter at all. Stir the Sands. Okay, so what's our plan here? I guess that we just attack with Merciless Eternal. And then we'll play a Blighted Bat and leave up Time to Reflect. Stealing our Dreamstealer. Alright. We can still kill our own Dreamstealer and then play it, so that's not a big deal either. We block the Sharpshooter, reflect it. Oh, let me make sure I got cat hair on my mouse, so I don't know if I clicked in the right spot here. Alright, there we go. Got you. Exile you, please. See if they got the Winds of Rebuke. Censor. Well, that's devastating. Can't pay 1 for my 1-mana spell. How sad. Alright, so we just got devastated by Censor, which is always heartbreaking. So let's figure this out now. So I've got 5 mana. Probably want to leave up the Farm to Market. Or, no, I think we just, okay. So we'll hang back. Figure out what we need to do here. Probably, I don't actually know. I'm having a hard time here deciding what the best course of action is, because I'd prefer to not discard to Dreamstealer too, but we may just discard to Dreamstealer. So Can't block effectively there. Don't have the mana. Not having the mana here is pretty infuriating. Can't do this plus this. Can't do this plus this. Can't do anything I need to do here. So probably just farm to market the sharpshooter and take 3 and discard start to finish, or don't like it, nor do I love it, but I guess that is the play. So guess we just farm to market this sharpshooter. Take 3. Discard, sadly, much to my sadness and chagrin. See if we draw a land so we can play Stir the Sands and look a lot better. Could have discarded the Screecher, I suppose. Alright, got the land, play the Stir the Sands, and pass. Ritualist. No problem. Still have that finish in the graveyard in case we need it. But as of now, we're looking pretty good. Alright. So, let's play the Screecher. Let's play the Eternal. Could have attacked with our Merciless Eternal. I don't see a reason to do that. So, Innoketra's name now looks pretty busted. Giant Spider. So I guess we'll kill that so we can start smashing with our Screecher. Swamp. Alright. Well, that's discard fodder for Eternal, so that's fine. Let's go. This thing, kill you. Sack you. And we'll get in with the Screecher and pass. Leave up the Eternal to block. Right. Unfortunately, Ominous Sphinx is a big problem, so I'm going to have to figure out something to do with that. Unfortunately, our opponent is just extremely well geared against our Carrion Screechers. They have just all 4 toughness things, all 4 toughness flyers. We're just super lucky. We're just drawing pure gasoline this whole game. Pure gas. I guess we're more thankful we have just a quadrillion removal spells that are premium in our deck. So let's take care of that Sphinx. Continue to bash with the Screecher. I'm surprised we're getting in with Screecher considering the amount of reach that our opponent has shown us. The Sharpshooter, the Spider, the Sphinx. Alright, decision paralysis on our non-flying dudes. So I think we go like this. Do we take 3? Maybe it's just wiser to double block here. Take 3. Sure. Let's go to game 3 here and figure out what we want. So, alright, Wandering Death's gone. I've had enough. We'll bring in those who serve. And that's it. Alright. No lands. 1 land. See if we can mull this and find another one. Can't, so we'll bottom it. Our opponent bounces a land inexplicably, so now they're even a land behind. They really just did not have 1 card they were willing to discard there, huh? Hey, there we go. Playing the zombie first because I have time to reflect in my hand in case I need it here. I hate Ornery Kudu doing something. Alright, let's play the Dream Stealer. And pass. Alright. Alright, so we could go for the tactics play on the river Hoopu, but I don't think we will. I think we'll go for the start to finish play. Kind of want our opponent to be a little more tapped out before we... Because we can get them with this tactics if they don't have anything else. Alright, so they're tapped out, so this is our opportunity to do it now. They have the reach, unfortunately. Not attacking with Hoopu kind of makes me sad. But let's go start to finish here first. Just start her off. And figure it out from there. Alright, so we have the 5th land now. Which means I think that we just kill... Do we want to kill the reach? I guess we want to kill the card draw. Okay. Kill card draw. And we'll leave up time to reflect. Could have taken out the sharpshooter, I understand that, but we'll leave up time to reflect. Could have attacked it. Well, that's alright. I took out the Hoopu because on a stalled board state, if we're just waiting for a good opportunity to get in, I don't want them drawing cards, but I kind of feel like they're going to attack with the sharpshooter anyway at some point, probably. Maybe not, but if they do, it'd be nice to time to reflect and kind of deal with it. And like I said, I'm basically just looking for an opportunity to unconventional tactics for pure value here, so we'll block. And I guess we can pay for Censor this time, so that's good news. Plus, if they have a bounce spell, I guess I'd much rather them do it on their own guy and then let us tactics. Basically, I just want to tactics and destroy their hand to the best of my ability here. So they bounce their own guy, that's fine. We lose a Stir of the Sands, that's fine. They lost their Kefnet's Last Word, that's good. So, want them to tap out very, very badly. They didn't, but we're going to go for the tactics play anyway and hope it's good enough and they don't have Unsummon. We'll find out. We'll find out. Alright, so let's go tactics here. Get in. Cripple the hand. Perfect. Play the Avenger pass. And alright, they concede. Awesome. We'll see you round 2.